a member of YPI Unmasked, and I'm here today to talk to you about positive leadership. Okay, what is positive leadership? Well, I'm going to take everything a huge step back and start by talking about happiness. Okay, happiness, that's very basic human emotion. Everyone wants to be happy. So, how do you get this happiness? Well, it starts by you having these positive personality traits. So, you're kind to people, you help people out, things like that. And then what comes rushing back at you is positive experiences and emotions. Okay, so these make you happy because you're having these great experiences, happy emotions, it's all great. So where are these things coming from? Well, one place is positive institutions. Let's take a look. Okay, positive institutions. What is a positive institution? Well, it's somewhere that you go that makes you really happy, somewhere you really like to be. Maybe if you like your job, it's where you work. Maybe it's your school. Maybe it's somewhere you like to hang out with your friends. Well, wherever that is, what makes that place so awesome? Well, one thing is when they have positive leaders. Let's define positive leadership. Positive leadership. The essence of positive leadership is that positive actions evoke positive reactions. Or, in simpler terms, I do something that causes you to respond in a positive way. So, how does this all relate back to happiness? Well, let's look at the pyramid of happiness. So, you have positive personality traits and positive experiences and emotions in positive institutions, and at the base of it all is positive leadership. You may be thinking that in order to become a positive leader, you need to have some sort of power or authority. This is simply not true. Anyone can be a leader. Leadership is often confused with power, but they are two very separate things. Leadership is merely exerting your influence over other people. And when you do this in a positive way, it's called positive leadership. Okay, anyone can become a positive leader. So the key is to become an effective leader. Now there are 7 aspects that can make people more effective leaders. Each of these aspects is on a sliding scale, kind of like the scale on a soundboard. And the more you have of each of these aspects, the more effective you are as a leader. These 7 aspects are authenticity, purpose, community building, sponsorship, reason, resilience, and gratitude. Let's take a closer look at each of these aspects. The first aspect of positive leadership is authenticity. This is being who you really are, not some kind of facade. When you're authentic, people are more likely to listen to you and follow you. The next aspect is purpose. It is important to always keep the purpose of what you're doing in mind. This keeps everyone focused and on task. Sponsorship, the next aspect, is all about finding a cause and fighting for it. When you care enough about something to really advocate for it, it makes other people want to follow you and join your cause. Resilience is having the ability to bounce back. It's kind of like behaving like a rubber band. You pull it really far out and it always manages to bounce back to its original position. It's important for leaders to have resilience so that when they're faced with a difficult situation, they can quickly bounce back, bringing others along with them. The next aspect is community building. A community is somewhere where people's values are aligned and they are therefore more productive and happier. Trying to foster such a community out of a group of people who simply work together can increase productiveness as well as the overall happiness of the group. Reason, the next aspect, seems very simple at first. It's merely doing what makes sense. However, this can be very difficult because you have to see the world as it is, not how you want to see it. When your version of reality becomes closer to the true reality, you make more reasonable decisions. The last aspect of positive leadership is gratitude. Everyone wants to be appreciated, and when you appreciate people, it makes both the giver and the receiver more happy. It also makes people more willing to help you and do things for you in the future. The final thing I want to tell you about leadership is to remember to always communicate. Over-communication. That's not even a word. Communication is key to keeping everything running smoothly and on task. As a leader, it is your job to make sure that everyone is always in constant communication. Remember, you don't need to be in a position of power to be a leader. The 7 aspects of positive leadership: authenticity, purpose, resilience, sponsorship, reason, community building, and gratitude can help you along your journey. I'm Anna Lasky with YPI Unmasked. Until next time,